Oh man. Oh man. You know what's crazy, man? Like, first of all, look, I'm not here to gloat. I'm not here to, I'm in happy mode. I'm about to go to Costa Rica in literally 8 hours. Um, so I'm in a happy mood right now. I was packing my bags, and then obviously the news came up. First of all, let's say the curse is not lifted. The curse is not lifted is actually insane, man. At least Kendrick Lamar dropped while I was still in town. Usually, every time I go on a vacation, I go somewhere, man. Someone big drops, and what do you know? Kanye West decides to kind of announce that Donda 2 is going to officially release. And then at the same time, XxTENTACION is going to announce. I don't know how that's happening, but XxTENTACION is going to also drop an album or a single. I'm kind of confused on it, but I'm just going to title the video as what it is: XxTENTACION album. And Kanye album, X is dropping a song that's supposed to be on Donda 2 that is also supposed to be on his own album, which I'm kind of confused about that, but I think Nigo did the same thing along with Pusha T. Nigo had a track on his album that was also on the Pusha T album as well. So it's kind of making sense. I don't know if artists are going to do that now in the future moving forward. If that's going to be a new kind of trend, but I gotta say, man, like, you know, let's hit three topics. First of all, the first topic I want to hit, man, is I hate to say I told you so, but I understand a lot of people think with their emotions. Shit, myself, I succumb to my emotions from at time to time, but I know a lot of y'all just don't really realize, and y'all a little too young. But we saw this coming. I gotta say, man, out of all the camps that I'm respectful of, though, I gotta say, man, Mac Miller, man, first of all, let me get an air horn for Mac Miller, man. Shout out to Mac Miller, man. Mac Miller has been his camp, RP to Mac, and his camp has been doing a great job with his titles. They dropped his posthumous album, and they kind of let it rest. There hasn't been any real features that have been kind of brought mainstream from any artist. They kind of just respected his passing and kept it moving. And obviously, they're gonna remember his legacy and still celebrate him by playing his old music that he released. But it seems there's still one fan base that can't get it right. Not gonna say any names, but I am thirsty for some juice. That's all I'm gonna say. That there's one fan base that can't get it right and can't quite understand why an artist wouldn't release 1,500 songs, but they think that they're very entitled and deserving of it. Who knows? I don't know what kind of mindset that is. Maybe that Gen Z shit. I don't know. But I would say X's camp has been kind of calm as well. They haven't released I think Bad Vibes Forever came out 2 years ago, I believe. Maybe it was 3 years ago. Don't quote me on that. 2 years ago, they did have a tease or some kind of rumors went around floating that there was going to be an XxTentacion and a Juice World kind of collab coming, which was crazy. I don't know. It's one thing to release a posthumous, but then a collab posthumous. That's insane shit. I ain't gonna cap. That's insane shit. So for them to, I guess, scratch that or not be true, I'm glad that wasn't an idea or whatever, because that would have been very bad in my opinion. The entitled Juice World fans would have loved that, but I think it just would have been a bad idea just in general for the Gen Pop. I think that, with this releasing though, man, it still leaves a bad taste in my mouth personally. If you're gonna enjoy it, man, you're gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna get to it late, so a lot of you guys are gonna have time to kind of sit with it and to dissect it and tell me how you guys feel. I know that Bad Vibes Forever, his last one, got a lot of bad juju, got a lot of bad reviews because you could just tell it was very unfinished and it just didn't feel right. Again, I was. Somebody said it on Twitter earlier. They wanted me to kind of separate. If I'm going to make a bad joking X tweet, then make it about the label, not X. It's always got to remember it's never about the artist. It's always about the label. But I'm not going to babysit and hold 19-year-old hands on the internet because they're pussy and upset about their favorite artist being talked about when in reality they can't put two and two together. It's always about the label. It's never about the artist. I got XX right there. Forever always going to be a crazy album for me, man. That forever will be on the wall, man. What a Jocelyn Flores obsession. Depression still gets played every single day. Fuck Love also gets runtime on me every once in a while. It's still one of those albums that hit for me. I'm always going to be an X fan. I said that if you watch that 17 throwback that reaction, it's still on YouTube, which I think that's one of for all of the reactors, I think that's kind of our gift, good or bad, real, fake, whatever you want to call it, support, hate, love. That our reactions will always be on YouTube, never taken down. And that was my first reaction, and I was in heavy support of that album when a lot of people were shitting on that album, and I said that he was going to shift a generation, and I meant that, and I was right about that. I'm wrong a lot, but when I'm right, I want to say I'm right. And so I'm glad that X did what he did while he was on this earth, and got his flowers while he was on this earth, and did impacted the hearts of many lives on the planet. But yeah, I don't think that this posthumous is a great idea. I'm not gonna let Kanye slide for this though. I know a lot of people like to say I'm very choosy when it comes to sides. Nah, man. We're not gonna let Kanye slide with that, because I'm not gonna lie. XxTENTACION, they had a track called Storm. I remember that track was actually really fuego. The choir was singing it before, but I don't know if Kanye worked with X. That's something y'all can speak on before, but I definitely don't remember them working together or even in the talks. Because remember when Drake, y'all said Drake took it. Well, he kind of did. He did take that shit. Getting in my pants. He took kind of the Look at Me flow. And that was on More Life, which was in 2017. And Kanye was on that album as well on Glow. So I'm kind of confused on where did the X Kanye collab come in? You guys can kind of explain that to me. Again, I'm uninformed on that, but for the people that kind of have an idea or the rumors or whatever you got, I would like for you to comment and let me know where that comes in, because on my knowledge, I'm just like, where the fuck is the collab? So why is Kanye using that to put? I'm not saying that Kanye needs the clout by any means. He doesn't need any stardom. Kanye has everything. He is the best. He is gonna go down as top 3, top 4 artists of all time. Top 2, who knows? He's going to go down though as one of the greats of all time. 100% top 10, arguably top 5, and very arguably top 2, top 3. So when it's all said and done, man, Kanye is going to be Kanye. So I don't think that he's definitely using X as a form of clout or press. I just think that maybe he's doing a good thing, trying to maybe, I don't know. It's money talks forever, no matter what, but. Who knows what it is? I did not listen to Donda 2. I did not buy that stem player. So a lot of you guys bought the stem player. You guys said it was funny. I still have to watch the actual Donda 2. I might actually do that on stream when I get back. I still have not watched the doc. What's crazy about being a YouTuber? I always tell you guys, I have not watched the documentary because I am still contemplating on whether I want to do it on a YouTube kind of segment, whether I want to do it on Patreon, whether I want to do it. You see what happens when you make this become your job? The things that you love sometimes become work, and it sucks because now you have to kind of plan around work instead of just kind of just being able to sit down and pop some popcorn and be able to just watch the Kanye documentary, which everybody has said is one of the best documentaries they've ever watched, close to that Jordan documentary. Is just something that needs to be watched, especially if you're a music rap fan. You need to watch that, and I have not watched that yet, and I'm kind of mad at myself for not doing that. But Donda 2 releasing, man, I thought that was kind of early in my opinion. If you guys ask me, when he did drop the stem player, I was kind of just surprised. I don't really understand what the whole thing with the Donda 2 after he released Donda and then Donda Deluxe, and for Donda to be like 34 tracks, which I enjoyed all basically 32 tracks of. I enjoyed 31 tracks of 34. I will tell you guys straight up. A lot of people say that the album is all over the place, but I think the album did exactly what it was supposed to do. Very heartfelt, very emotional, very vulnerable side from Kanye, man. It was just an amazing experience. If you dislike it, you dislike it. I know my rap friends who are very true rap friends that just listen to Future and SG and all these motherfuckers, they did not enjoy the Kanye album. But I enjoyed Donda 2. You guys know I'm a variety kind of listener when it comes to music. So I enjoy different sounds, not just rap. And I think that Donda was an amazing experience, from the shows, from the fire, from the house, from just the rollout. I thought it was great, man. The hype. It was just fun. It was a fun Yeezus season. Kanye season. It was a fun Yeezus season, and I understand why follow it with Donda too. Now I do think that he has a lot to talk about now. Breaking up with Kim, the kids, Skeet. There's a lot of content for him to bring up. All right. And I get it. He has a lot to get off his chest. Maybe he was a little bit more emotional earlier in the year. He was trying to get Kim back. They had the Drake Kanye concert, which I was in LA at the time. Didn't go. I was in Sophie Stadium instead of being in the Coliseum. Fuck my life. I'm still mad at myself for not going into that concert. But Drake Kanye, kind of hashing it out. I would figure there would be maybe a Drake, man, who knows, there Drake Kanye feature, maybe a Drake Kanye collab. I think a Drake Kanye collab tape would have broke the internet rather than them doing kind of a Donda 2. I just don't think that I think it was just too fast. I mean, for Donda to come out in October, September, and now February, 22 was when it was supposed to come out. Was a great day, honestly. Something should have dropped that day. I don't know why, but 2/22/22 for nothing to kind of drop on that day, and for us to, to get this kind of just concert. And y'all said Playboy Cardi. Something happened with Playboy Cardi and Fivio's verse on Off the Grid, and it was very terrible. And I do know that that was probably kind of spoiled for me. Not probably, but it was spoiled for me on my stream. But other than that, the stem player was a great idea, though. I think that was very innovative. If you guys ask me, I thought that was very innovative for him to have the stem player and to sell it for what? Because now he has the rights to his own music. Now it's basically his rights. It's what he wants to do. It's basically set at his price. The label doesn't get any of that money, and while it was very expensive for the average consumer, it just kind of is a step in direction for what independent artists should be doing. At this point, I don't know why like very popular artists actually sign up to these labels when in fact all they really need is a manager, not a label, but just a manager to kind of get them going, bro. Honestly, sign to a manager, not a label, because social media allows you this is the double-edged part of the sword, right? But this is the great part of the sword. This is this other side, the good side. Social media allows you to open your horizons, to get your business out there, to allow the 8 billion people in the world to see your product and decide if they want that. That's why I say marketing is such an important factor in business and just in general. I never understood why marketing and why home decorating was a job, and now I understand it completely nowadays as you get older, because marketing is king. Marketing is the number one thing as an influencer, business seller, business owner, any product or like consumption, no matter what. Marketing will always have money because it is king. Once you're look, if 8 billion people watched a YouTube channel, 9 times out of 10 they would probably have 500 or 500,000 subscribers. Guaranteed. I would guarantee it. Why do I guarantee it? Because there's 8 billion people on Earth. And for 500,000 of 8 billion, you guys can do the percentage, but I'm sure it's like 0.000000001% of 8 billion. And you're asking to get that number. That's all you need. And you're saying that 8 billion people will visibly watch and decide if it's yes or no, if they fuck with you or whether they subscribe to you or not. Chances are you'll hit that 500,000 easily. So marketing will always be key, man. But I just don't understand why a lot of these indie artists just don't go their own way and put a little bit more grease work in, and in the end get a better return out of their investment. I just don't understand that. So Donda 2 though, man, I'm not really too hype about it or whatever. It is Kanye, but I just don't feel like it's coming out, if that makes any sense. I don't have that Kanye feeling yet. Like, I don't feel like it's for real yet. Like, I think it's just too soon for him to do anything. And I know that's kind of shocking to say. Like, I'm not hyped about it because Kanye is one of my favorite artists, but it just doesn't feel like, a regular Kanye rollout, or if anything in that nature is just gonna come out. Like, I don't think anything's gonna come out, right? Like, I don't know why a lot of people getting hyped, but I do believe, well, not believe, but they did say that the single's dropping this Friday. I will be gone. I will listen to it when I get back. But hopefully X doesn't drop an album. Hopefully Kanye doesn't drop an album. And they'll be here right when I get back. I know Posty drops. No one, look, I'm going to tell you right now, no one dropping when Posty dropping. Posty drops on the 3rd. I'll be back on the 2nd. Posty drops on May 3rd. So Posty dropping May 3rd. That means I'm going to at least give the album maybe to the 10th. It's either going to be the 27th, the 10th, 17th. As for first week sales, for X's, because I don't think Kanye's gonna drop, so I'm not gonna talk about Kanye. For X's album, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I think X is gonna sell 50K. I think what did the last album do? Like 70K? I think that 50. Actually, it's been a while. Maybe 80K. I think X's album would do 75 to 80K. Y'all found out that his mom was doing crazy, shady things, man. You found out that his label was doing shady things, man. Maybe this is a wake-up, like I said, a wake-up call for all you guys. All right, and like I said, you guys are thinking of your emotions. Maybe this is a wake-up call for you guys and realizing that these labels really don't give a fuck about these artists. Yeah, you want to talk about the whole contract thing? Talk about that. still not it's not more what was the word I'm looking for? Morale. It's not the moral thing to do. Yeah. It's not the moral thing to do, but I feel like if the labels really cared, they would stop. But there's just too much money on the table, man. Money talks. Chris Tucker. Money talks, motherfucker. All right. But till next time, man, you guys enjoy your week, man. I will see you guys next week, man. It's been a great day, man. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for supporting. Until the next time, it's been more Dev. We're going to do all that, man. And yeah, see y'all on the other side. See y'all in June. It's been real. I will post reels if you guys want to watch my reels, or not reels, Instagram reels. Follow me on Instagram. I am starting to post reels now, and I'm also posting YouTube shorts just to fill in some space, man. So you guys don't say I'm ghosting away. Fill in some shorts, some videos that I did not do. The weekend, out of time, not out of time, best friend. We're gonna watch that. What was that other track? That last track on Jack Harlow album that was fired. I did not release part 2 of that. Maybe it's a Joji. Another Joji track. That Joji track was fire too. Maybe I'm gonna do some of that shit too. Anyways. Love y'all, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments below. Till next time, this is more Dev. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. And till next time, we out. Peace.
I never let you go.